Guys, we're gonna start off with this first impression of ELF and NYX makeup, and a few other things in here to get our day started. Take a little dollop. Kind of got a menthol smell to it. Little Vaseline film. Don't worry, a lot of this I will fast forward through. Next, we're going to come up with the ELF foundation and sand. Put a little bit there. Show you half the face and then we'll move on. I'm not sure if this is my color just yet. And no, this isn't a beauty blender. This is actually a cheap sponge. It makes me feel like I'm beating the crap out of my face. Can't really see, sorry. I don't know if you can see a difference. But I will finish the rest of this and I'll be right back. Alright, I just applied my, well, I just had it. There it is. I went ahead and put my concealer on. This is what the whole foundation looks like. I'm actually surprised it's not that bad on me. And I used the Age Rewind Maybelline for my concealer. And I also put a little bit of Too Faced's regular lip injection on my lips to get the plumping action to start. Next I'm going to use the ELF Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. And I've seen where people just put this over top of everything. I'm hoping this video is not as dark as I see it. I'm going to twirl my brush in there. Dust it all over my face. I don't do the baking thing. And I always put it wherever I put foundation or a CC cream or anything like that. So, you know, any of my powders, setting powders or anything like that. I'm not sure how this is going to wear through the day. I'm going to be at work. So, hopefully it's not going to be too bad. You know. I'm going to try the Ulta brand stuff tomorrow. This looks really dark. I'm hoping it don't show up dark. I've got powder all over me. Good way to start today. brush away, so I'll touch it again. I'm going to go ahead and contour and get my eyebrows done and prime my eyes, since those are not technically an ELF or NYX product. So I'll see you in a second. Okay. Don't mind this eyebrow. I still need to... My arch disappeared. But I really like this contour palette. I don't know if anybody else does, but I do. That's all that matters. It's the Highlight and Contour Palette by IBY Beauty. We got it in one of our subscription boxes. Like that. I used Contour 1 today because sometimes I actually mix Contour 2 and 3 together. But today I just kind of wanted the light contour bronze. I mean, the lighting's horrible in here, that's what I'm saying. And I used the Brow Gal eyebrow thing for my eyebrows. It's the powder. I do better with powder than a stick or pomade. Don't know how to use that stuff yet. It always makes my brows look really bold and daring and just, you know, not my thing. And I end up using all three of the colors. It's in here. I usually stamp my brush in here twice, and then in here twice, and then here twice, and then over here to the reddish color twice. And it kind of, it makes them a little bit more bolder than my hair color. Not a lot of people probably like this, but it's the Pro Primer High Definition Eyeshadow Primer by LA Girl. And I like this little priming stick. It doesn't do bad on me. Alright, so we're going to go in and we will use the blush. Now the blush looks very, very pink. We're going to make sure we tap that bad boy off. And my mirror's in a bad place. I don't use a lot of blush, so, you know, little goes a long way for me. I'm sure hoping this all holds up. It doesn't turn orange on my face today. Don't worry, some of that powder is going to go away in a second. Next, I think I'm going to go with this lighter shade. See, that's the blush. Blush is hot pink, well, at least hot pink for me. I'm going to go in this shade for my highlight. Twirl my brush around in there. Normally I don't wear highlight for work, but I'm testing out this brand, so and I don't like the blinding highlight, just, you know, something to give my face a little something and not a bristle up the nose. And here's the part where people are going to probably be like, oh, what is she doing? I'm going to go back to the big brush. I'm going to go I want to make sure all that's blended in. I don't want to look like a streetwalker when I go to work, and I'm not going to a beauty pageant, so I'm going to work. Alright. So now, we're going to go onto the eye palette, which is messy. I don't like messy. I want to raise that bag up. Great. My normal everyday stuff goes into this bag. Easy to grab, always sitting on my desk. You know, make the day easy. I might switch it up every once in a while. Alright. I think we're gonna go and use this color right here for all over, just because it's a very light color, unless this stuff's not really doing what it's supposed to. I don't do makeup tutorial things because basically everybody does their makeup differently. Some think what others do is wrong, while they think what they're doing is perfectly fine, and vice versa. You know, everybody's different. I know some people do like 3 or 4 different layers on their eyes. I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to take the excess off of that brush. I'm going to move over here to this other brush. It's an IBY Beauty brush too. And I'm going to get this darker shade over here. It's like a brownish purple. And I'm just going to put that in my crease. Nothing spectacular, just, you know, as they say, deepen it up. There is some pigmentation to this darker color. I just need to build the intensity up a little bit. This is awkward to do. I might go a little above my crease. Okay, I don't want that brush. I want this one. This little Sigma brush. And it's just going to be a light eye look. And basically, I'm going to do that on the other eye too. I'm trying to keep this video short and sweet for you. Alright, it takes a second to blend, and you don't want to over blend them because they tend to disappear. And dear Lord, this is horrible. Oh look, we can actually see me now. Alright, anyway, we're gonna move on. Take off a lot of that eyeshadow that's on those brushes. I think the next thing I'm gonna go with is this pretty medium purple. Right there. Ooh. Not a ton of fallout, but just enough. That didn't do anything. Actually, we're gonna squirt. See what we can do here. Much better. That one you definitely need to get a wet brush. And I'm just going to take it all over the eyelid. Nothing spectacular, just a go to work type of situation. blend out that. Okay. Do the same for the next. We'll go ahead and squirt this bad boy because we already know what's about to happen. It's like paint by numbers, kids. Kind of messy, but it'll be fixed. And don't worry, I'm about to fix these lights. Had it in my hands. All right, that is what we got for that purple. So I think we're gonna do something under the eye. I think we're going to just go right back here to this one. And we'll line under the eye, not super close, so we can kind of smoke it out a little bit. Probably won't show as well. It never does with these light colors for me. I like to go back and forth with it, like go one way this way and then go back the other way. So this way it can actually deposit color everywhere and helps you blend it out a little bit. Then I think I'll go really close to the water line with that darker purple. I like purple. I'm only going to go halfway. Then we're going to smoke that out as soon as I clean off that brush. I think just to add a little pop to it, I'm going to add this light pink up here in the corner of my eye. You gotta really work with it. I like to kind of dab it. As I'm saying that, my husband's probably out there dabbing. Take a little of the whiter color up here and under the brow bone. Go ahead and blend. Alright. Gotta tell you, this is weird. Alright, just because I want to do a little pop of color, something different, I'm going to go ahead and use the Ulta gel eyeliner in Peacock. See if I can see this. You might not be able to see it right away. I'm not sure how long this will actually hold up through the day, so this is going to be interesting. And because even more pop of color or something different, we're going to go with the Sigma Embellish Lash and Big Time. And it's the purple one. Woo. Oh, don't do that. I mean, I can see it in the mirror, but I can't really see it on here. And the last thing we got, which I will be wiping off, my Too Faced lip injection. And we'll be using the NYX Super Clicky Matte Lipstick in Obs. If I could actually put on lipstick where it actually lines my lips, that would be great. Alright, that is all I have for you guys today. Scoot closer so you can see. So what do you guys think? Does it look okay? I'm not like a beauty guru where I can go, no. I'm normal. I will see you guys later. There should be some more videos going up later on today, so. Hey everybody! I told you I'd be back. Alright, as you just seen, that my morning routine of putting this stuff on, all this beautiful elf makeup. I gotta tell you one thing. I did blot throughout the day just for curiosity, and really nothing came off. Now see, a lot of these beauty gurus are doing things where they're sitting at home, or they're going to the store to walk around, or they're going to an event, or they work in a store. I work in a warehouse. This is putting this stuff to the test. It is hot. You were constantly moving, you're constantly doing things, and when I blotted, nothing really came off. No foundation, no oiliness, it was an A+. So I can tell you right now, if you want to get the primer, it is going to work. I mean, I still look old. This doesn't change that. One day we will find the fountain of youth and we will not look our age. But the foundation held up very well. The eyeshadow kind of, yeah, as you can see, it went up. It started disappearing right in there. So it didn't hold up very well, but I did spritz my brush with some of my setting spray to get it to, you know, show up. It is a little chalky. I did set my face after watching a few videos and trying to figure out what I was supposed to do with this, but this is the prime and setting powder by ELF, and the container is a bear to get into. Like, oh, that was a lot easier this time, but it looks like that. And it just disappears, pretty much. I mean, it fills in stuff. It looks pretty good. I mean, it's on my skin now. I could probably use a little bit on right now. I am a little bit shiny. The lips, I forgot the lipstick at home, so I couldn't touch up throughout the day. But I gotta say, from 5:30 to 11:15 at my lunch break, it wore down, but it kind of had like a stain, situation going on. Not like a bad stain, but it was kind of still there, but still not. So I just threw some gloss on over top of it and called it a day, rubbed my finger across it, so everything mixed together. It does have a little bit of transfer even throughout the day, but it's not a bad transfer. If you apply it just right, which I reapplied it when I got home before I started doing my videos today, you do end up with, there's a YouTuber that calls it the butthole on your mouth. I think it's funny. But it's where the lipstick doesn't stay on the inside of your lip. And you end up seeing that line. It does get there, but if you do apply it a little bit above where you normally do, kind of rub it with your finger, hold your mouth open for a few seconds, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It doesn't really dry down all the way. It still has some moisture to it, but it does kind of have a drying effect. Like right now, it's dry. But it doesn't look bad. I mean, I'm going through a lipstick declutter. What do you guys think? I think I like it. Surprisingly enough, it's kind of pink, but it kind of matches the colors I go for in the first place. So me liking it's no shock at all. I did use the other Ulta Peacock green eyeliner with my look today, and I did touch it up before I got on here because it's not waterproof, and after a few hours it was barely noticeable. I didn't get to use this thingy, so I'm still gonna have to find some time to use that. I didn't get to use the makeup corrector. I didn't make a mistake this morning. For once in my life, I didn't make a mistake. Let's see. And I also did the Sigma's Big Time Embellish Lash, which a lot of people were talking to me and was looking at my eyes and they're like, you have purple mascara on. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is there. It's not really noticeable unless you're like right here in my face. I'm working in a warehouse. A lot of people can't hear things, so they get in your face when you're talking. It's like, keep back up. I did use the blush from the palette. It is a little bright, so a little goes a long way. Just barely take your brush in there and you'll be good. I probably just showed all this to you. I'm just wasting you guys' time. I'm sorry. But it's not bad. I mean, no, it didn't cover up the dark spot, well, the dark scab from my recent breakout, but, you know, it is what it is. Only thing that makes me mad is the transfer and eyeshadow. I'm not happy with that. But that could be because of how, you know, I've got some bad eye space. It's not great. But that is all I have for you guys today for this. My first impression trying to do all that is a little odd. But you guys will be okay. You guys, a lot of you guys have been around watching my channel and probably was like, oh, what is she doing? I have those moments too. It's okay. I do it all day long. I'm surprised I don't have a big red mark going across my nose and my forehead. Alright. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Anything, you know. Let me know you stopped by. Even if you don't even subscribe, let me know you stopped by. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.